He said, was I aware that Labour MPs and others were making recommendations? I'm absolutely aware, because we were all trying to do that to ensure we had the best response. But the difference was they were not entered into that VIP lane, and one can see this in the list of firms which was recently published. So if he wants to state that amongst that list there were Labour MPs' names rather than those of his Conservative colleagues, he must have been looking at a very different list to me.
I'm grateful for the opportunity to set the record straight on this, and I hope that after I speak, she will withdraw these comments and the Labour Party will no longer use this argument. Because the contract with Excalibur Healthcare, which is run by a Labour donor, was introduced from a Labour MP through me. And the man, a very good man who runs Excalibur Healthcare, in fact, helped launch the Labour Party Science Manifesto in 2005. So now she can withdraw the allegations, and what she should say is a big thank you to everybody who helped get PPE when it was so badly.
Madam Deputy Speaker, I really regret that rather than taking responsibility, stating that the system will be changed for the future, instead we see an attempt ultimately to rewrite history. It's not myself stating that Conservative-related actors were more likely to obtain contracts. It's the National Audit Office which pointed this out. And yes, as I mentioned one moment ago, Labour figures were making recommendations to have a better response. But in doing so, we were focused on those who could genuinely aid our response. We were not focused on, for example, pub landlords, others who had no experience in this field before. I don't want to upset the House. I'm very happy to take another intervention if Madam Deputy Speaker doesn't mind.
Straight on one further, if I may set the record straight on one further point, because I've heard this point about this pub landlord, and I just want to tell her and the House and put it formally on the record, and after this I hope the Labour Party will also stop this slur, that the man in question, the gentleman in question, never got nor applied for a contract from the government or the NHS at all. It is a fabrication pushed by the Labour Party. It's a load of rubbish. What was happening, though, was a huge range of people helping out in the national effort, including members of the Labour Party.
Madam Deputy Speaker, no, I won't give way, and I most certainly...
Order. We have had a perfectly reasonable exchange between the Right Honourable Gentleman and the Right Honourable Lady. We don't need to have shouting about it. We are dealing here in facts and good argument, not shouting.